What's going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shakes 72 coming to you guys with a video right now. It's official. The Browns have put Joe Haden on the trade block. Just found a speculation article that the Eagles could Howie really pull this off and get Joe Haden in here. Which, if he got Joe Haden in here into this room, you'd literally put Jalen Mills to the nickel, and then move Haden to the outside with Darby on the outside as well. And then we get Patrick Robinson, the boot out, as the backup, and that's how it goes. I know a lot of Eagles YouTubers and a few other people have told me Joe Haden would make a nice addition to the Eagles, but unfortunately, I don't know if this is going to happen. They literally, if I can even explain it, they literally are going to, the Browns are getting rid of 3 players. They're getting rid of Osweiler, they're aggressively trying to get rid of Joe Haden, and I forgot who else, but I don't know what's going to happen, because the only thing I see is his contract, and if another team takes him on, 11 point something million that other team has to take on. That's too much money. Way too much money. And, you know, I don't see us doing this. We have just over 11 million right now. From what it says, we have over 11. I thought we had 12 something, but I think with Durham Boss going, it put us up a little bit more. Or I thought we had over 12, but I think we do. Probably because of the trades and their contracts or whatnot. So the contracts weren't, it's like $1 million difference, probably not even 800,000, whatever it was with those guys that we signed, like Dexter McDougal and some other guys. So I don't know what's going to come of this at all. But he's on the trade block, and I don't doubt for any second that Howie Roseman's on the phone trying to make a deal right now. I don't, because that's a corner, and we all know Joe Haden is a great corner when he's healthy, and unfortunately he's not. He's had down years ever since he's been drafted. He's had maybe for his rookie year and his second year were good years. Then every other year after that he's been down with injuries. Production level's been down, and you know, I don't see much from him when he's not, when he's not healthy. There's no point. But $11 million, that's a lot of money, and that's what a team has to take on. So the Cleveland Browns are trying to get rid of big contracts. They want to clear up some cap. They want to get. I think they're trying to do the right thing. Get rid of all the old, the bad, the ugly, and bring in the new guys, new cap. We can't afford to give picks away. I really fucking hope not. We don't got a second or a third right now, but I'm cool with, 2 fifths. A first, 2 fifths, 3 fourths, 2 fifths, a 6th, and a 7th. So it's going to be a hard thing, but I don't see this happening. And if it does, I'll be surprised. But unless they get his contract and they tell him, look, we'll get you on this team, but you got to take like a major fucking pay cut. Because you got to prove yourself on this team, and that's what we're doing with all our players. So Joe Haden has been the talk, even in free agency, not free agency, but this past off season, and hopefully gonna get something done. I don't know, but I know some people were very interested in Joe Haden, and I know teams will be aggressive on him, but at the same time, 11 point something million to take on is a lot. That's a lot to take on. A lot of money to give a corner that's 27, 28 years old, and he hasn't been producing as well as he should be. So I don't know what to make of this. All I could say is that whoever's going to take him will be happy with him. It's probably going to be a team where they're close to getting to the top, or they're almost getting to the top, and they need just one guy. I mean, if I just take away the contract, hold on. If I just take away the contract, sorry, my house catching on fire is more important than this video right now. If I had to take away the contract and just say him as the person, if I just think about Joe Haden coming to Philly, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it because it's a body. I get as many corners in here as possible. I honestly don't care, because I know he's not a long-term answer. That's why you build from the draft. That's why we build from the draft. That's why we have Sidney Jones in the background, Russell Douglas in the background. A lot of guys stepping up. Ronald Darby in the background now. That's going to be starting this season. But Joe Haden, just a name. Just him coming to Philly. I'm not talking about the contract. Let's take all that money out of it and just look at Joe Haden. And all I see from Joe Haden is I see a guy that's trying really hard to be the player that he used to be. What the fuck? You want me to press? Alright. To be the best player that he could be. Hardworking, but at the same time, he's had nagging little injuries that's kept him out of games. Now, do you want to pay somebody? Now I'm putting in the money. Do you want to pay somebody 11 point something million for a guy that has nagging injuries? The guy has not stayed healthy. The guy has not produced the way he has. That's had down years, these past few years. No, you don't want to. And he's a vet on that team. I think he'd be an upgrade on the outside. I think Jalen Mills will play better in the slot. Eventually in the future, next year, the year after, Jalen Mills will be playing in the slot. He'll be playing as the nickel cornerback. And then Sidney Jones and Darby, Russell Douglas, you understand? So I can see all these guys coming up. But having Joe Haden would be nice, okay? Would be very, very nice. And I would not shoot it down. But at the same time, the cap is where it's all about. And we can't afford it. So, I mean, I don't know what Howie's going to pull off if he does. But I'd be surprised if he pulls this off and gets him to where, I don't know, because does he have to take that 11 point something million contract? Unless Joe Haden talks to his agent and says, hey, I want to take less, I want to cut this contract in half, take take less money, prove myself this year, blah, 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 blah. And that's it. Because I can only see if we do sign Joe Haden and we negotiate a new contract or some shit like that. I don't know what he has left on his deal, but at the same time, it's a lot of money. And I've already said that a million times already. It's too much money. Way too much money. So we'll see what happens, but a deal will be made soon because only a few weeks left, and that's really it. Season starts, so he's got to go find a team. The rest of the guys got to go find a team. But we're corner hungry, and we want to get as much depth as possible. Even getting Dexter McDougal, trading Terrence Brooks, I understand. It's just a body. It's a body that we need. Let's see what he can do, and that's pretty much it. So let's see what this guy can do. But, you know, Joe Haden come to Philly, I do not know. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Fly goes fly, baby.